One thing Brendan Schaub can't stand is being recognized when he's out in public. In this video clip, you're going to hear him talk about a story, yes, probably full of lies, in which he's at his kid's baseball game and some dude recognizes him but can't place a finger on who he is exactly. And of course, Brendan in Bapa fashion, well, he just goes. Check this out.
And I'm there watching T's game. Like I made it in the second inning. I'm like, oh, thank God. So I'm there. And then this guy goes, hey, like right when, hey, where do I know you from? And I'm like with all like the dads and my girl. And I'm like, what? He's like, where do I know you from? I'm like, I don't even know, man. I'm trying to watch the game. He's like, no, hold on. And I was like, dude, a podcast probably, right? A podcast? And he's like, yeah, that's it. Which one? I'm like, I don't know what you watch, man. And Joanne was like, dude, usually you're never like that. I'm like, I'm trying to watch the fucking game, dude. I'm here to watch the kiddos, man. Like, what am I supposed to sit here? And she's like, yeah, I'm just saying, like, you're a little on edge. I'm like, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Oh, because you were a little on edge.
Or tired. I'm just there. I want to focus on the game.
Yeah. I'm always very nice.
Bapa, all you had to say was like, hey man, yeah, my name's Brendan Schaub. I'm on the Joe Rogan Experience sometimes. It's probably from that you recognize me. What's your name? Very cool, nice to meet you. Shake the dude's hand and go back to watching the game. Or do what Brendan Schaub does, be really weird and evasive in all facets. Brendan Schaub is so afraid of everyone because of how much of a shitfest it is when you Google his name or look him up on YouTube. Yet he keeps making content, but he's afraid to talk to people about it. The dude brought his brother for support. Yep, ask Jay when he went to Skankfest in Las Vegas. Bapa makes online content, but again is afraid to see what people say about him or his content. And you couldn't even speak to Bapa as a fan when he was doing stand-up comedy unless you paid him money. It's such a bizarre position to take. It's just like Joe Rogan. They all want the benefits of fame with none of the criticism or negatives that come with it. It really makes no sense for an online content creator. You drive engagement by actually engaging. Early JRE, Rogan, and Red Band were watching the chat and responding to posts while they were streaming live. Joe Rogan got to a point where he built enough of a following and began to get good enough guests that he didn't have to do that anymore, ending fan engagement. Brendan Schaub brings Chin Up as a special guest during his live show. The guy does the exact opposite of what his career requires. It's amazing how one person can fail so bad and fail so consistently, but continue to keep having one career or another. I don't even know how it's possible. It's like his fight predictions for the UFC. It's statistically impossible for someone to be that wrong all the time. Hell, the UFC has to be fixed, and this guy is in on it to be wrong that many times. Here's the thing, Bubba. Nobody knows who you are. No matter how many stories you make up, the only people that probably recognize you are the homeless cats over at PF Chang's. Schaub in public drives me nuts. It definitely didn't happen like that. The dad was probably just trying to be nice and small talk during a 4-hour-long bore fest of watching 8-year-olds try and play baseball. And Brendan is acting like it's Game 7 of the World Series that he put money on, like why this guy would bug him. And I'm sure that guy's name was Adam Sandler. And we all know that Bapa is just scared people will make fun of him to his face. Oh, and by the way, what language is Brendan talking in? One would think he would realize since his career is sinking, Brendan would appreciate any type of support he gets from any fan, and Bapa would make sure to say thank you. And look, I'm not saying he had to stop everything, just have a conversation with the guy. The least he could have done is give him 20 seconds of appreciation. But no, Brendan can't do that. Schaub's always on the edge out in public because he's scared it might be a homeless cat. It must be tough being recognized once a year. Bapa is so distracted and invested in trying to watch the game full of 8-year-olds, as if baseball is a sport with nonstop action, and he doesn't have the time to talk to a possible supporter of his. And trust me, folks, I've been to about 1,000 Little League games. There's no action that's important that you can't look away for 30 seconds. So I guess it's just another fake story as usual coming from Brendan. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt, pretending that this story is true. What a douchebag. It got Brendan telling lies to sound way more douchebaggery than he actually is. I mean, what are we doing here? Brendan just goes, yeah, that's a smart move there, B. Just be a complete douchebag to the very, very few people that don't know how redacted you are. I'm sure that'll lift the shadow ban for sure. Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And hey guys, do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button right now before you leave. Also push the notification bell so you know when new videos come out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.